the best week of your school year yet, and that you're staying mindful, you're staying fit, and making healthy choices with your food. Today, for mindfulness, we are going to do a rainbow meditation. So first, let's get into how we're going to breathe. You're going to bring your hand to your heart, your right hand to your heart, and then you're going to bring your left hand to your belly. And you're just going to begin to breathe slowly, feeling the air go in through your nose, fill up your belly, and then slowly release. Let it out of your belly. Let's do one more. Inhale. Breath goes into your belly expands and becomes nice and full, and then you slowly release. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to tell you a color to envision in your head. As you see that color, you're going to think of the thing that I tell you to, okay? So I'm going to ask you to think about some situations that you may have experienced over the course of your life. It can be when you were a baby, it can be last week, it could be something that happened today. It's up to you, but I want you to think of that and think of calming things that just help you come back to your center and feel happy and feel at peace. So let's bring our hand back to our heart and hand over our belly. Let's make sure we're sitting nice and still, nice and upright. Close your eyes and let's begin breathing. So I want you to see the color red. Red is a color of power. So I want you, as you take 3 deep breaths, to think of the time that you felt the most powerful. So inhale through the belly. And exhale. And again, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to see the color orange. And I want you to breathe in. And think of a time that you felt your happiest. And exhale. Orange is a very happy color. Inhale, breathe and feel your belly. Exhale, slowly release. Thinking of that happy time. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. And the next color of the rainbow, we're going to see the color yellow. And yellow is a very friendly color. It's the color of friendship. So I just want you, as you breathe and envision that color yellow, to think of your friends, your closest friends, your loved ones. Maybe the thought of your friends brings a smile to your face and helps you feel a little bit more calm and at ease. Inhale. Maybe thinking of your friends makes you laugh a little bit because maybe they're silly or you guys laugh together. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Now, keeping your eyes closed, I want you to see the color green. Green is a color of growth, like plants and trees that grow. And I want you to think of a time that you could tell, you could feel that you were growing, whether it be growing taller, whether it be growing stronger, whether it be growing smarter or more responsible. Just when's the last time or any time that you felt like you were growing? And I want you to take one more deep breath. Inhale, fill that belly. And exhale. Now we're going to see the color blue. And I want you to think of a time you felt calm. Blue can be a very calming color, like gazing at the sky or listening to ocean waves. When's the last time you felt strong? deep breath. Inhale, fill your belly. Keep breathing. And exhale. And then the final color I want you to see is purple. Purple is the color of royalty. So I want you to think of a time that you felt super special and super proud of yourself, like you were a royal king or queen. Think of that time as you breathe into your belly and then slowly release that air. And one more deep breath. Inhale, fill the belly. Open your eyes and bring some movement back to your body. I want to thank you for taking some time out with me to be mindful, to stop, to breathe, and to just think. All of this is very good for your mental health and also your physical health. So make sure you do it periodically throughout the week, maybe every day. You can always revisit these videos and play them again and do this meditation along with it, or maybe you can associate some other things with the colors. Maybe red means something different to you, and when you see the color red, you think of those things. And blue and green and all the colors of the rainbow could mean something different, and it's okay when you have your seat to think of whatever that is, but to make sure that you're stopping, you're breathing, and you're paying attention to your right? So I'm gonna see you guys next week for mindfulness, but now we're gonna hop into some fitness. You're gonna need 3 grocery bags, and we are going to work on some hand-eye coordination. So go grab your bags and then meet me back here. All right, guys, so we have 3 grocery bags. 1, 2, 3. And what you're gonna do is start with 1. We're gonna work on hand-eye coordination. So that's just coordinating what your hands do with what you see. Connecting your eyes to what your hands are doing. Getting them to do what you want them to do. And catching and throwing is a good way to practice it. So we're gonna start with 5. You're gonna toss it up and catch it. All on the same side. Toss it up, catch it. Try to keep your eye on the bag. It'll help. That's 4. And that's 5. We're gonna do another side now. You might find that one side is better than the other. It's easier than the other. 3, 4, and 5. Cool beans. Now we're gonna switch arms. Up, catch. Up, catch. 2, that was 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're gonna throw in a little bit more of a challenge. I want you to toss it up, spin around, catch. Do that 5 times. Do it. Make sure you turn the same way. Toss it up, spin around, catch. Don't let it hit the ground. Toss it up, spin around. 3, up, turn around. 4, up, spin around. 5. Now do the opposite direction. Turn the opposite way. Toss it up, turn around, catch. Don't let it hit the ground. Toss it up, turn around, and catch it. That was 2. Up, turn around, catch it. Up, almost dropped that one. Up, up, turn around, catch it. 4, and 5, and 5. Nice. Holding it both ways. Now you're gonna grab 2 bags. And what I want you to do is you're gonna go up one across, look, across, catch, catch. Now that's gonna take a little bit. I dropped it, but I'm gonna try to do it 5 times. So it's across, catch, catch. Across, catch, catch. Across, catch, catch. You're gonna catch it across. Across, catch, catch. Do it again. 1, and catch. Got it. Now, we're gonna toss one in front, one behind our back, and see if we can catch. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna toss one behind me, and one in front of me. See if I can catch. Up, catch, up. I gotta get up higher. Caught it. 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, what we're gonna do is grab 3 bags. Now, I'm not not even sure if I can juggle, but let's see if we can juggle 3 grocery bags. The good thing is that the air makes them float a little bit slow. So maybe we'll be able to. So what you're going to do is take your arm up and cross it. Your arm's going to cross, you're going to let the bag go, up. Don't quite have it. Woo. 9 and 10. I did it. Let's try it again, right? So you saw those 3 bags moving. Let's try it again. And 1. And 1, 2. It's hard to catch the rhythm. See if you can switch it 10 times. A little difficult. Try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Lots of keeping your eye on the prize. All right. Final one. I just want you to toss the bag up, and I want to see how many times you can clap before it hits the floor. Now you may have to get down on your knees and keep clapping and follow it down. But let me see how many times I can do it. First on the side I can. I got 12. Let me see if I can beat 12. I'm gonna toss it up. Whoop, got stuck on my finger. Up. Up. I didn't catch it. One more time. And up. I got 11. So you guys, take that, practice those a couple of times. See how good you can get at them, and then maybe you try smaller bags. Maybe you even try some balls or different items around your house. As long as you don't go too crazy and drop them everywhere. Bags are safe because they're nice and soft. So you guys give it a try. Get it and keep going until you perfect it. And then when you're tired yourself out, go join Chef JoJo in the kitchen for some healthy nutrition. I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Hey Junior Chefs, it's your friend Chef JoJo. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. And I'm really excited about today's recipe. And I think you all are going to enjoy it as well. So for today, we're going to be making my world famous healthy no-bake chocolate chip cookies. That's right, I said no bake, meaning we're not going to use an oven. We're going to make everything from scratch, and it's going to be delicious. But before we get started, and like always, let's wash our hands, and I'll see you guys soon in the kitchen. All right, welcome back, guys. Now, let me introduce you to all of the ingredients we're going to be using for today's recipe. So right here, we have some gluten-free oat bran. We have some gluten-free all-purpose flour. We also have agave, and if you don't have agave, that's completely fine. You could use honey or maple syrup as a replacement. We're also going to be using a little bit of sea salt, semi-sweet chocolate chips, any kind of nut butter. I'm using peanut butter, but you could also use sunflower butter if you have an allergy, or you could use soybean butter. And we'll also need, of course, our measuring cup, measuring spoons, and a medium and large mixing bowl. Okay guys, here is today's fun fact. So today the cookies that we'll be making is going to have a great source of fiber and protein. The oat bran that we'll be using in our cookies is also a good source of fiber, and it helps with your digestion and also helps you to stay fuller longer. And with our peanut butter is high in protein. Protein is good for bone and muscle health, and it also helps you with digestion as well. All right, now it's time for the measurements to make our cookies. So we're gonna start off with our big bowl and start off with 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Right, and then we're going to grab our flour, and we're going to need 1 cup of flour. So we're going to measure that. All right, 1 cup of flour. and a half cup of the oat bran. Add that in. Give it a little mix with your whisk. And we're going to put it to the side. Now for our smaller bowl, we're going to add what we're going to consider our wet ingredients, which is our nut butter. I'm using peanut butter. And our sweetener, which is the agave for what I'm using. So we're going to add roughly a 1/4 cup of the agave. And roughly a 1/2 cup of the peanut butter. I'm going to add a little extra. And at this point, we're going to put this in a microwave and let it heat for about 25 seconds or until it's nice and warm. Alright, so I'm going to warm this up and I'll be right back. Alright, so it's been in the microwave for about 25 seconds, so let's see how it turned out. Alright, so it's definitely loosened up a little bit, so just give it a stir. And we're going to mix all of our ingredients together. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now we're going to take our nut butter mixture and our sweetener and add that with our dry ingredients. Make sure you get all that in there. And then carefully, we're going to whisk all of our ingredients together until all of our ingredients has a nice smooth consistency. And if it tends to get a little clumpy, feel free to add a tablespoon of dairy-free milk or regular milk to loosen it up. So after adding a few tablespoons of milk, I'm finally able to get my cookie mix the right consistency I need it to be. So now I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips and mix again. And it looks like we're ready to form our cookies. So I'm going to put my spoon down and put some gloves on, and I'm going to get these cookies rolling. So the way we're going to start off is we're going to grab a little bit from our bowl, and we're going to form it into a small ball, just like this. And then we're going to carefully flatten it, just like this. Alright, and you could place it on a long white plate like I have, or if you have a long baking tray, whatever you have, okay? So let's get started. Okay guys, so my cookies have sat in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, and I must say they came out really well. They're nice and firm, and this right here is the perfect snack for dessert or if you're outside playing, if you need like a quick energy snack, like this is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side, and I'm gonna share some final words. Okay guys, I had a lot of fun today, like always, and I hope you all try this recipe, especially with Christmas coming. You know, this could be a quick snack that you could give Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. And just a couple of quick reminders. The oat bran that we use in our cookies is full of fiber. That means it helps you to, stay fuller longer. So it's really good for you. And the peanut butter is full of protein, and that's good for your bones and for your muscles. So make sure you guys try this recipe. And a quick chef tip: when mixing, if your cookie mix is a little clumpy, try adding a little bit of milk to help to smooth it out a little bit. But other than that, hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you all next time. All right, bye.